Well, would you look at there? Look at this epic old Mercedes-Benz 1978 Mercedes-Benz 300D diesel. 5-cylinder, 4-speed automatic rear-wheel drive with a brand new 11-year-old set of tires. We're about to try and start it. I think I'm going to buy it for $100 if it starts and drives. Just pulled it out of the field over there. Parked it over here so we can work on it. I'm going to grab some tools, pop the hood, give her some good old ether, and take the air filter out and put new battery in her and see if she don't crank and fire. You know it's good when you haven't even bought the damn car, but you buy a $140 battery and go to put it in there to start it since the other one's too damn dead. Methinks that the old nasty Mercedes is completely dead. Nothing. We got nothing. Alright. The key here. There's also no brakes, so that's cool. In order to open this hood, you have to use a bent coat hanger because the latch assembly is rather busted. Ah, there we go. It's busted off and no longer comes through the grill, so you just have to hook a coat hanger through it, and seems to work fairly good. But anyhow, this is the OM617 5-cylinder diesel, pre-1979, so it only makes 80 horsepower instead of 88. Oh, big whoop. Been converted to run on vegetable oil, but I'm going to rip all that out because I don't see the need to run anything on vegetable oil. Other people may disagree. Not my personal preference. Yeah, this car was run at a college for a long time. It's been parked for anywhere from 2 to 5 years, don't know how long. And I'm assuming that the vegetable oil is pretty gunked and disgusting, so I really hope that my injection pump, mechanical fuel pump, etc., injectors are all okay and not gummed up, and that my pre-chambers are still intact, but don't worry, that won't be for long. We're going to nuke the pre-chambers with a little bit of ether here, and also the other day we were pulling it, and it's always mint to find out that you have no brake fluid, so we're going to dump a jar in there and pump up the brakes and see if we can't get some braking action. Now, to be fair, I have no idea what kind of brake fluid this takes, so we're just going to dump some greasy old .3 in there and pop the cap back on. You need to worry about your brake fluid. It's not like it stops your car or something. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get some braking action back. See if that did anything in the master cylinder. I'm assuming that one side of my brakes is completely dead. Oh yeah, it's probably squirting out somewhere. That's delightful. Alright, no more .3 for you. Friggin' great. Looks like we're not driving it anywhere today. Some filthy normie put half-inch diameter nuts on these battery terminals. But now we're going to pull this battery out and throw a new one in. Would you take a freaking look at the minty wiring on this positive battery terminal? My God almighty, they did a mint job wiring in this auxiliary vegetable oil fuel pump. Old batteries out, new batteries in, air cleaner's off. It actually doesn't look terrible in there. It's a Wix filter. No mouse nests or nothing. I'm going to give her a snort of ether and crank her over. Alright. She likes it. Oh yeah. Get the air filter cover off. Alright. Huh. Give her a little more. suck some of the juices down. Nope, not yet. I'm gonna go ahead and crack an injector line loose here, just to see if there's any fuel. I suppose I could set something down. Alright. I'm not seeing anything leaking out. It's not a good sign. Let's go ahead and crank it over again. Cranked it over. Not seeing or smelling any diesel fuel. Wonder what that's all about. Alright. So, I've located the hand primer pump, which is the plastic guy right there. And I primed it, and now we're getting diesel fuel. So what I'm going to do is crack each one of these injector lines loose and prime this system. And it smells like diesel fuel, not vegetable oil. And then we're going to attempt to start it again, but I don't know if this thing has glow plugs, and it's like 30 degrees outside, so now that I know that I have diesel fuel to at least one injector, I'm going to try cranking this over again. I'm mildly worried that the fuel pump wiring is no longer existing, and that would be unfortunate.png. Go check. Do not. See, I'm not getting any diesel fuel out of this one, and this injector line is loose. I'm gonna go do a little research. You know that you're screwing with a mint vehicle when you come in here and discover that all of the glow plug connectors are gone, and none of the wiring is there, and one of the glow plugs wasn't even in the engine. It was just down in a freaking channel. This is going to be interesting, to say the least.